Beatrix Potter, A Life of Creativity, Conservation and Legacy. Beatrix Potter, a name synonymous with enchanting children's literature, vivid watercolor illustrations, and a passion for nature. But the woman behind Peter Rabbit was so much more than a beloved author and illustrator. She was a scientist, conservationist, and trailblazing entrepreneur in an era when women's voices were often silenced. Born on July 28, 1866, in Kensington, London, Helen Beatrix Potter grew up in a wealthy and privileged household. Her parents, Rupert and Helen Potter, were affluent and well-connected, yet Beatrix's childhood was far from carefree. Her upbringing was strict, and she spent much of her time isolated with only her younger brother, Bertram, for company. Despite this, her imagination flourished. From an early age, Beatrix demonstrated a natural talent for drawing and an insatiable curiosity about the natural world. Animals became her companions and her muses. She and Bertram collected frogs, mice, and rabbits as pets, observing and sketching them tirelessly. This fascination with nature would later serve as the foundation of her creative legacy. Although Beatrix was privately educated, her thirst for knowledge extended far beyond her formal lessons. She devoured books on art, literature, and science, particularly botany and mycology, the study of fungi. Her meticulous illustrations of mushrooms were so scientifically accurate that they caught the attention of experts in the field. In 1897, Beatrix attempted to present her findings on fungal reproduction to the prestigious Linnean Society of London. However, as a woman, she was barred from doing so. Though her paper was ultimately dismissed, her contributions to mycology were later recognized as groundbreaking. While Beatrix's scientific pursuits were stymied by societal constraints, her artistic talents found a different outlet. In 1893, she wrote an illustrated letter to the son of her former governess. In it, she told the story of a mischievous rabbit named Peter. Little did she know, this simple tale would change her life. After receiving numerous rejections from publishers, Beatrix decided to self-publish The Tale of Peter Rabbit in 1901. The book's charm and unique illustrations captured the hearts of readers, and it quickly became a sensation. Soon after, Frederick Warne and Company agreed to publish it, launching Beatrix's career as a children's author. Over the next decade, Beatrix wrote and illustrated over 20 books, including beloved classics such as The Tale of Jemima Puddle Duck and The Tale of Squirrel Nutkin. Her stories, inspired by her love of nature and her childhood pets, brought the countryside to life for children around the world. As her literary success grew, so did her love for the English countryside. In 1905, using the proceeds from her books, Beatrix purchased Hilltop Farm in the Lake District. This marked the beginning of her lifelong commitment to land conservation. Hilltop Farm became both a sanctuary and a source of inspiration for Beatrix. She immersed herself in the life of a farmer, raising sheep and preserving traditional farming practices. But her connection to the land extended far beyond her farm. Beatrix used her wealth and influence to protect the natural beauty of the Lake District. She purchased over 4,000 acres of land, ensuring that it would remain unspoiled for future generations. Her efforts eventually contributed to the creation of the Lake District National Park. In 1913, at the age of 47, Beatrix married William Heelis, a local solicitor who shared her passion for conservation. Their marriage was a happy and supportive partnership, and together they continued to acquire and safeguard land in the Lake District. Though Beatrix slowed her literary output later in life, her dedication to preserving the countryside never waned. She spent her final years quietly tending to her farm and working with the National Trust to protect the lands she loved. When Beatrix Potter passed away in 1943 at the age of 77, she left behind an extraordinary legacy. Her books continue to captivate readers young and old, while her conservation efforts have ensured that the Lake District remains a place of beauty and inspiration. Beatrix Potter's life was one of creativity, resilience, and deep connection to the natural world. Through her stories and her stewardship, she has left an indelible mark on both literature and the environment. Her legacy is a reminder of the power of imagination and the importance of protecting the treasures of our planet. In memory of Beatrix Potter, 1866 to 1943, author, artist, scientist, conservationist.